So if you're taking the midfield of Anderson, Rice, and Bellingham, there is no creativity coming up right from here. Who is not like at number 10 position? So I would play instead of Bellingham. I would play like a Palmer in that number 10 position if you have Rice and Anderson.
Let's come to the things which we disagree on. So Vivek said he wants to put in Eze and Foden ahead of Palmer, and we need to talk about Bellingham.
Jude Bellingham had a horrible season. Okay, in a team full of losers. Okay, so I would say I would drop him, drop Jude Bellingham, drop Cole Palmer. They had a horrible season, and then put Morgan Gibbs-White.
Hey, welcome to another video in Chai and Clean Sheets YouTube section. So this time we are going to predict the England squad, which will be announced on Friday by Thomas Tuchel. So before we get into that, like, comment and subscribe to our channel. That will give us more encouragement to put out content like this. If you disagree with content, let us know in the comments, and what you like to see more of. We read everything, and negative or positive, please keep it coming. So let's get into it. So I'll start saying the 26, which I think will go to the England squad, will be picked for the England squad by Thomas Tuchel on Friday. If Jins and Vivek, you disagree to it, let me know, and we will discuss that question once I'm done with my 26. So the first player, which is sure shot, who's going to go to the World Cup is Harry Kane. There is no question on it, I hope. Yeah, you guys agree on Harry Kane. He's very important to England. He's the England's main man. He's their striker. And he's the captain too, and he's 32, and he's had a great season at Bayern Munich, both in Champions League and Bundesliga, and there is no doubt he'll be on the plane to USA. The second one who's sure shot on the team is Declan Rice, and he's a midfield machine. He's had a great season for Arsenal again. He's in contention for a PFA Player of the Year if Arsenal, and it's pretty much at this point 100% confirmed that Arsenal will win the Premier League, and he will be the PFA Player of the Year, and he's the most important member in that Arsenal team, and I think he is going to be in the squad as well. And the third thing is the goalkeeper Jordan Pickford. I think he's the England's number one. He's had an excellent season for Everton. His save percentage, his clean sheets are way higher, and his other two competition, Dean Henderson, and I think the close one is James Trafford. I think those three will be the goalkeeper for England. So Jordan Pickford is sure shot, and as a backup to him, it will be James Trafford and Dean Henderson. So that is what 3 plus 2, 5 of them. And the next one sure shot for me is Elliot Anderson from Nottingham Forest, and he's a perfect complement to Declan Rice.
Why you think James Trafford ahead of Nick Pope?
So I was ready for it. Nick Pope had a terrible season with Newcastle.
Yeah, with Newcastle. If you've seen Nick Pope.
Yeah, how many mistakes he made this season, and he for me, he should not be there in the 26 because he had a terrible season. He's not confident, and most of the goals scored by, considered by Newcastle, he was a larger part. So for me, Nick Pope and Ramsey both should not be there.
Ramsey, no.
Ramsdale, yeah. So the way the Nick Pope's positioning is he's kind of circumspect. He is he uses his height to do most of the saves, and his reflexes are a little bit slower than Trafford, and distribution wise, he's very, very poor, Nick Pope. So I would take James Trafford over Nick Pope. So that's my
Trafford
thinking.
has a
Right. So said Elliot Anderson, and Elliot Anderson is an automatic pick, right? The season he had the Europa League campaign, he's the main man. I believe he's the first name on the team sheet for Nottingham Forest, and I think this summer he will probably move to one of the Manchester clubs, hopefully not United. So we'll see. We'll see. And the next one is in defense. I think Mark Guéhi is the sure shot starter. He's going to be the first choice centre back for England, and he's had an excellent season both for Palace and for City. You should have joined us, idiot. But other than that, he's going to be there in the England squad. The next automatic is Bukayo Saka. And Saka is a quality player. He's had I wouldn't say an excellent season, but when he plays, the whole team plays better, and he's decent. He's quality for Arsenal, and Arsenal on course to win the title and in the Champions League final. So yeah, it's a no-brainer to pick Bukayo Saka. And the next pick for me is Jude Bellingham. So to complete the midfield, I think Anderson, Rice, and Bellingham, those three will start in the midfield. And Bellingham has enough quality, and maybe his form fell off this season. That's due to the problems in Real Madrid. But I believe he is quality, like the ball retention and the manipulation skills of Bellingham will be very important if England are to progress to the final stages of the.
Yeah, I don't completely disagree on it, but I want to see like maybe Bellingham in 25th, 26th position, because if you are taking the entire season, right, he had a poor season with Madrid. I don't think any of the stats, like he was injured for most of the time, right? Like he had a big injury and his form fell off. Other than that, he plays for Real Madrid, and he's Jude Bellingham. If it's like a normal player who plays for maybe for Bournemouth or any other club, he won't be picked up.
So that's one more thing, right? So Bellingham, since he's playing for Real Madrid, the intensity on which he is performing on the league and also the injury breaks he's had, like I think he will be fresh for the World Cup, and he'll be hungry to perform in the World Cup because he's had a bad season with Real Madrid. So that's what I thought.
Yeah, like I agree. Like it's too hard to completely ignore Bellingham in the 20 court. So
yeah.
So the next, how you are thinking Bellingham in England squad? What is his role? Number 10?
He'll be number 10 basically.
I would rather pick Morgan Gibbs-White, number 10, ahead of.
So that's the controversial question. I'm leaving out Morgan Gibbs-White. Okay, we'll discuss that.
Yeah, so far we agree on Bellingham. So yeah, let's continue.
Yeah. So the next automatic pick for me is Reece James. So if right back, Thomas Tuchel is a huge fan of Reece James, and if he is fit, he is on the plane, and I think he will be fit for the World Cup. And yeah. If Harry Kane is not there, I think Reece James would have been the captain for this squad, and I think that much is the trust Thomas Tuchel has on Reece James, and I believe he is quality. And depending,
who is the vice captain currently?
I think it's Declan Rice or Maguire.
Okay.
Yeah. So if Reece James is there, I think Reece James will be in the squad. And next one is since he plays 3 in the defense, I think Ezri Konsa will be there. Guéhi and Konsa will be the first choice centre backs, number 1 and 2 if they are fit. So he had a good season with Aston Villa. They qualified for the Champions League. They are in the finals of the Europa League, and I think Tuchel is a fan of him as well. I think he will start most games if he is fit. And next one is for me is Anthony Gordon. So the last international break, it was clear that how Tuchel wanted to play, and Anthony Gordon was a big part of it. Like he played against Japan, and I think on the left side, I don't think there are any other quality players who could be ahead of Gordon. There is Rashford and things like that. I'll get to Rashford, but I think Gordon will start if he's fit in the 11, as in the front 3.
Sheik, I think Rodgers will start instead of Gordon.
I'll get there. Yeah, probably he will start. I think Gordon will be in the squad. Thomas Tuchel likes him.
Yeah.
And in the left back position, I think Nico Riley will go from Manchester City.
Sure.
He's like unbelievable, like for his age and the season he's had with City, defending and making the runs, his stamina, and like he's pretty good. If Lewis Hall is fit, probably he might come ahead of him, but I think at this point Lewis Hall is not fit, so Nico Riley will go to the World Cup. So far I have picked 11 players. That includes Jordan Pickford, and if I include Dean Henderson and
Trafford.
James Trafford, I picked 13, so 13 more to go. And my next pick is Morgan Rogers. So Morgan Rogers will surely be in the squad. Like he's the most informed Aston Villa player. Again, Champions League. He scored against United, Liverpool. His ball manipulation, his dribbling, like he's excellent, and he has excellent stamina as well. Like So I think Gordon will start, and if the game needs any change, I think Rajesh will be a backup both to Bellingham and to Gordon. So that's what I think. So yeah, we'll get to who starts next, but this is just the squad. And my next pick is Jordan Henderson. So Henderson will go to the World Cup. For one reason, he's a senior, and there has to be a senior figure in the squad who will keep these guys calm and let them know this is a huge tournament for England, and not let them go to parties and take lightlies or think like that. So you need a figure like Jordan Henderson, and Thomas Tuchel likes Jordan Henderson in that role, and he doesn't complain like he needs to start at things like that. He's there for only one and one thing only, to keep the players grounded and offer his experience. And that kind of a player is needed if the team wants to progress. Hope you guys agree on that.
I think even last time also shocked, right, when he picked up Jordan Henderson.
He picked up Jordan Henderson.
So a player like Henderson is needed to keep everyone, like all these new players, and to keep them grounded. They to know that okay, how to behave and other things. Yeah, Tuchel can't be like a leader in the dressing room or
Right.
else with the players ground. So yeah.
For me, my next pick is Marcus Rashford. I think Rashford needs to be there, and he's quality. And even if he's not starting, like he could be back up to Gordon, and he's had a decent season with Barcelona as well. Like, and with again, just like Bellingham, he would have had a low intensity season, and going into World Cup, like he may be one of the fresher players in the England squad.
But Rashford had a great season with
Yeah,
Barca.
he's had a great season. Yeah.
He had a great season.
My next pick is I don't know if Lewis Hall is fit again, but if he is fit, I would pick Lewis Hall as a backup left back for Nico. So yeah, we'll see like how he is. And so if he wants a backup left back, I think Lewis Hall is a good option. So I don't see Luke Shaw getting into the squad. I don't ahead of Lewis Hall and Nico. So hopefully that's what Tuchel thinks as
The
well.
problem is we don't know because Luke Shaw had a decent season with United since the turn of the year. Again, these will come to the kind of who is more fit and who is more up and running rather than
Yeah, I think
injury
Lewis
prone.
Hall is decent,
Usually Luke Shaw is like always injured, right? But this is
Yeah,
the season where he finished the
since
season.
Carrick took over, he almost always there.
Yeah,
I don't know
No,
if they're
entire season I
managing.
think he was fit. Luke
Yeah.
Shaw was entire season. Yeah, as Sheik said, I'm also not sure on the Lewis Hall, but if he plays, he should
if
be
he's
starting.
fit, like he should be in
But
the
I'm
squad.
not sure like his injury status. So
Yeah, I think he should be back. So hopefully we'll see. And my next pick is I'm going to pick Dan Burn ahead of Harry Maguire. So the three, if they are playing three at the back, I think the three should be Ezri Konsa, Dan Burn, and Mark Guéhi. And from set pieces, like he's very good, like on corners and things like that. So if he could be an X factor in the World Cup. So hopefully, I think Dan Burn will be there.
I disagree. I disagree on it. I disagree. Yeah. So
No,
I think
I'll pick
Okay,
Maguire
finish
in
it.
the squad, but I'm saying like if Tuchel wants to play three at the back, I think it will be Guéhi, Konsa, and Burn, and Maguire will be on the bench. That's what I think. And my next pick is Kobe Maino. I think I was thinking between Maino and Wharton. I think Maino gets ahead of Wharton due to the fact that he's had a decent second after the season and he's a bit fresher. And I think in Euros he played well as well. So I think Tuchel also thinks the same. Like if he will pick Maino ahead of Wharton.
I would pick Wharton ahead of Mainu.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so okay, I'll keep that in mind. And this is my 23rd. That's Harry Maguire. Actually, this is my 22nd Harry Maguire. So yeah, if England are full strength, I don't think he has a place in the starting 11. But he's senior and he was a captain, and I think he should be on the
he had a
bench.
good season this time.
Yeah, he had a decent season as well with United. So He will be in the squad. I don't know if he starts, but I think he will be in the squad. And the next is John Stones. So I am thinking John Stones is big. He's when fit, like I don't. He's the best England centre back, carrying the ball from the back, defensive work, passing capabilities, picking the pass, and then all those things. Stones excels. And I like Stones as a player. And if he is fit, I think he should be part of the squad. And he's a serial winner with Manchester City. He's won so many trophies, and he has that mentality in the squad. Like if you see, right, you need to pick Stones because like he has gone through all those things of winning the trophies and going through the tournaments and things like that.
So why he is not starting for City?
They are stacked.
That's the thing, right? So I don't know. He's not fit. Probably, I don't know. We'll see. Probably he won't start for England, but having him around makes a lot of sense for Tuchel just for his mentality and trophy winning experience and things like that. So we'll see.
I don't think Tuchel is going to carry lot of this kind of players. Yeah, let's discuss. I disagree on it, but let's discuss.
The next one is Cole Palmer.
How?
No, hang on.
He does not do anything, man.
Yeah, so he's he had a hugely disappointing season, but let's not forget the fact like he had a great last season and he could be a backup to both Bellingham and Saka.
So first of all, I would not even take a Bellingham. I would not take Cole Palmer. I would rather take Morgan Gibbs-White and Eze. I would rather pick both of them ahead of Cole Palmer and Bellingham.
So Eze and Morgan Gibbs-White are not in May 26.
Those two should be.
We'll see how he does that. But because if Cole Palmer is a very versatile player in the front line, like if I'm not picking Phil Foden as well. So there needs to be a backup for Saka.
I would take
England.
Foden ahead of Bellingham and Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer has to be there.
So what is your where are you now? What's the count? Cole Palmer is what, 20?
He's 25th. And my final spot is not my final spot, right? No, I have two more. 24. I am at 24. Okay. So no, I am not at 24. Cole Palmer is my
25th.
24. That's my 25th, I think. So my last two, I think I have two. No, Cole Palmer is 24th. So okay, I have two more. So my two more, I have been thinking very hard on this. So it's between two spots. I have three players in mind. So Adam Wharton, Jared Bowen, and Olly Watkins. I think he will need a backup to Kane. So I was thinking between Olly Watkins and Dominic Solanke. I think Olly Watkins has picked up form towards the end of the season.
Yep.
And I think he should be ahead of Solanke. If this was in March
Solanke is injured, so I don't know whether he's.
Yeah, he won't go. So I was thinking Solanke, and then Olly Watkins is too good. As a backup to Kane, I think he should go. I think it will be Olly Watkins. And since I am picking Cole Palmer, I would drop Jared Bowen and take Adam Wharton. So that's my 26. So my right back backup was going to be, so it was Reece James and so I was hoping to have Ben White, but I need to get him off. Oh yeah, so I was going to think about Livramento as well. So
he's injured, right? Livramento and Lewis Hall
both injured, but Livramento, I think he'll be back for the World Cup. That's what I'm hearing. If he's fit, I think Livramento will go.
Yep. So you need to remove one person now if you are putting Livramento.
Yeah, Wharton has to go. Yeah, so I will remove Wharton and put Livramento.
Yeah, I think you should remove Cole Palmer, Jude Bellingham as well.
One up. These are the players I left out. I left out Phil Foden. I left out Eze. I left out Chalobah.
That's fine. Chalobah is fine.
I left out Noni Madueke as well.
That is fine as well.
And
Trent. Where is Trent?
And since Olly Watkins came into form, in Trent
Spain,
is not there.
Watching telenovela and World Cup in Spanish.
See, I was thinking about Dominic Calvert-Lewin before Olly Watkins, but I think Olly Watkins has come to form in the last month. He's performing well for Villa in both Europa League and in the league. I think he should go ahead of Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
I think
even Jarrell Konsa is ahead of Trent for me. So that's where
If you are
I think
thinking of replacing Kane, like to the skill set, I mean, not of course goal amount of goals, etc. But if you are going like for like how they play, I think Dominic Calvert-Lewin is better than Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins never carries the ball, and he is mostly a poacher kind of striker. He has a very good first touch and he presses well in the front. But Kane actually carries the ball from midfield. Kane drops deep most of the time, which
Yeah.
leads this season specifically. Calvert-Lewin exactly played like that, dropping deep, carrying the ball from midfield. He did not score that much, but in a Leeds team which was fighting relegation most of the season, and then I think it skill set wise it's more like for like, if you may.
Yeah, I consider that, but I think he might offer a different dimension if if England wants to change it up. If Ollie Watkins wants to play, right? So I think that's my thought process. I think he's a able backup, and he played well in a good league. So yeah. So let's
one
come to the
position-
things which we disagree on. So
I'll
Vivek
start.
said he wants to put in Eze and Foden ahead of Palmer, and we need to talk about Bellingham.
No, not only
and,
Eze. So my first choice would be
Gibbs-White, right?
Gibbs-White, right? My first choice.
Gibbs-White, yeah.
Jude Bellingham had a horrible season. Okay, in a team full of losers. Okay, so I would say I would drop him, drop Jude Bellingham, drop Cole Palmer. They had a horrible season, and then put Morgan Gibbs-White. And I would rather take Phil Foden than Eze. If you want to go like with two of number 10s, those will be my selections.
So you want to replace Cole Palmer with Morgan Gibbs-White?
Cole Palmer with Phil Foden. And
Phil Foden.
Jude Bellingham.
Okay, you want to take Phil Foden. Okay,
Yeah.
So okay.
I mean, Phil Foden did not get chance because how stacked Manchester City is, but Phil Foden is one of the best number 10s England produced in the last few years, right? Last 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
I would still take him. He has that winning DNA, and even on a stacked team like City, he has been producing, like maybe not this season because of Cherki came into City, but he has always been there. His availability is very high. And why I would not take Cole Palmer, because Chelsea did not had a bad squad. They basically did not have a proper proper leader in the team, first of all, and proper manager. And Cole Palmer, being the one of the senior players, should have
Yeah. Now talk. Are you shaking your legs while talking?
Okay.
Sounds.
So Cole Palmer, being a senior player, should have been taken a more leadership role, which did not feel like it. It was always Reece James pulling up the team whenever they are down, and they have been down most of the time, Chelsea, this season. But
so let's so Phil Foden for Cole Palmer, and you said Eze for Bellingham.
No, Gibbs-White for Bellingham.
So any other changes?
Those are the main two. Jins, you said 3 aged player. I think Maguire, Henderson, and John Stones. 3 of those, just to keep the squad intact. I think that is too much.
I was I won't take John Stones, but Henderson. I'm sure Tuchel will go for Henderson.
Yep.
And Maguire. Even if Tuchel is going to play that 3-man defense, Maguire is a good one. So even I'm confused about the right back backup. I don't think Reece James can be your number player, because he maybe play 1 or 2, then he might get injured. So that rather than a left back, England need a solid right back backup. And for now, I could not think of anyone. I'm sure Tuchel is not a fan of Trent, so Trent is gone. Konsa at right back, he tried. So Ben White is injured. Livramento, I'm not sure. So that one position who will be the right back, I'm not sure. So I cannot come to a conclusion on that.
So I think if Livramento is not fit, I think he will pick Konsa.
But Konsa is not right back, right? He is like a centre back.
Yeah,
played right back.
He plays
even Leverkusen, he plays centre back.
No, in Liverpool he played right back for a few games. He was not that good.
Right?
No,
yeah, but I think Joe Gomez can be a good option.
And
No way.
no. I think
No way.
Chalobah is ahead of Gomez, so he might pick Chalobah at right back because since he's worked with them in Chelsea before, so we'll see.
Yeah, but these backups options are all looking like a centre back. Konsa, Chalobah.
Yeah, there is no other right. So otherwise, what he won, he won't pick Trent. That much I'm sure. So
Like there is no right back for England. No better right back for England.
so all are injured basically. So Ben White, Livramento, I think Reece James, Kyle Walker is old.
I think
and
Livramento will go to World Cup for sure. I think
Livramento
he-
fit, he'll
he'll
go. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was thinking instead of John Stones, like a Levy Colwell. I know he had a ACL,
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
but when he starts, like, even against Liverpool, he was too good. Like
He was good. Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
we were bad, but I'm thinking of like a Levy Colwell if he's fit. But I don't know, like with coming from like a ACL kind of injury and having 3 games or 4 games, then going for the World Cup. But I would pick him ahead of John Stones. Yeah, like other than that, I think I will not take Foden. I will take Bellingham, and I will take Cole Palmer. So I think the midfield, like
So what do you think
based
about
on
Morgan Gibbs-White?
I will have Gibbs-White, and I will take Rashford. So I don't think Rashford, Tuchel will
So
select Rashford.
So you'll pick
So
Gibbs-White ahead of Rashford.
Yeah, I will think the left wing position will be Rodgers and Anthony Gordon.
Anthony Gordon.
Because Rodgers, I don't think Tuchel will play him in the midfield. But the midfield is stacked. I think Rice, for me, the main will be Rice. I'll take Bellingham. I know, like I was talking about Bellingham, but I think he will do better when he has like Anderson and Rice kind of
Rice
players.
behind, yeah.
Yeah, so he I think that would be the like a midfield that Tuchel will select. I think apart from that, yeah, like I won't take Foden, no Trent, but I'll take Gibbs-White, but no Rashford. So left, so position wise, left wing Anthony Gordon and Rodgers, and right wing Saka. Who was this backup for Saka?
Palmer.
Yeah, Palmer. Yeah.
You are taking Palmer?
Yeah, that I think the left-footer player, like there is some shortage on the. Manduke will go round this round to that side with 0 assists, 0 creation.
Yeah.
So he's trying to do everything. He will
Palmer has
try
been
to assist.
horrible whole season. Palmer, I mean, even Madueke, when dribbling, created some chances, some space, some goals. Palmer was completely ineffective this season. Completely. He did not do anything whole season.
But Sheik, coming to your question, so if you're taking the midfield of Anderson, Rice, and Bellingham, there is no creativity coming up right from here. Who is not like at number 10 position? So I would play instead of Bellingham, I would play like a Palmer in that number 10 position if you have Rice and Anderson. And like again, the right back position, I think there is a shortage on the right wing position.
I think, see, if England has to win the World Cup, I think most of their games will end 1-0 or something like that. So that's what Tuchel will do. So I think playing Bellingham makes more sense there because he will have more control of the midfield than when Palmer plays. So that's what I think. Bellingham and Kane work well together as well. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think the challenging position is like the backup for Saka.
And
I think for
Reece,
that position, yeah, Reece James.
and
So
Reece,
these right wing and right back will be a big like a challenge for him.
so yeah, we'll see.
Cool.
So are we going to discuss the starting 11?
The starting 11 we'll discuss for every team when the World Cup starts. We'll see.
Sounds good.
We have time for that. Then this podcast will get much bigger. All right. Cool. So that's what we think 26 is. We had a few controversial opinions. Like I did not pick Morgan Gibbs-White, and Vivek didn't pick Palmer, and even and Jins didn't pick Rashford. So let us know in the comments like what your squad is going to look like, and if you disagree with us as well, and know your thinking behind the squad selection. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in another video.